when you're ready.
Well, you're good. You're good. Come on.
Get comfortable.
You ready?
Yep, here we go.
Good afternoon. Wow. Folks, today's August 1st. It's finally here. And I want to tell you that I have so much mixed emotions going on inside of my head. You know that song, The Bassman in My Head? Oh, God. Good afternoon, good afternoon. This is Carol Burke, and I am your host today on What's Going On, brought to you by the Democratic Party of the Virgin Islands. Number to call as we get into the show is 340-773-0490 and 340-773-0390. Wow. Um, I never I never thought that this day would come. And as I ventured to the studio by the bypass, I literally came through Christiansted. And at the intersection of the bypass to come into Gallows Bay, I saw the sea. I first saw the sea of tents, right? And then I heard the music. And then I saw the t shirts. And then I saw the caps. And then I saw the placards. That's how we do it in these Virgin Islands. We treat our elections with purpose, with a level of um, civility, because we ask for that all the time as Democrats. And we treat them with who we are as a people, putting the face of the culture of these Virgin Islands in the history smack dab in front of every single election. Yeah, I'm so excited. I am absolutely excited, and ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Yeah, that is the truth. We're absolutely on the move. So let me share a little something with you that I did to thank the folks across the territory, because it's important to do that. You know, that's how I was trained and that's how I was brought up, to make sure that I extend my thank you to folks. And as state chairperson of this party, I would be remiss if I don't say to you, my beautiful people of these Virgin Islands, our home, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for responding to every ad, every debate, every forum, every Facebook interaction, every single space on social media that promoted our elections. So let me share with you what I said, in that regard to the people of the Virgin Islands. The issues matter. The candidate. Well, that's the wrong one. That is the wrong one. Here it is.
This is Carol Burke, chairwoman of the Democratic Party of the Virgin Islands. To every Democrat who participated in early voting, thank you. Your vote is more than a ballot. It is a powerful statement that democracy matters and that the future of our Virgin Islands belongs to the people. Thank you to the volunteers, campaign teams, families, friends, and neighbors who inspired others to get involved. Your energy and commitment have shown the true strength of our Democratic Party. But our work is not over. If you have not yet voted, make your voice heard this Saturday, August 1st. Go to the polls and exercise your constitutional right to vote. It is your opportunity to help shape the future of our party and our territory. Every vote counts, every voice matters, every Democrat has the power to make a difference. Let's finish what we started. Let's continue the blue wave rising by turning out in strong numbers on August 1st. Thank you. God bless you, and I'll see you at the polls.
Ain't no stopping us now. Yeah, we got Carla on the line. Thank you, Carla. Thank you so much, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Happy primary election day.
Happy primary election. August first won't come quick enough for me, but I'm glad it's here.
I know
So
the
you,
Democrats is a force to be reckoned with.
well, we are indeed.
And I'm hearing people say it doesn't exist.
They so they listen. It's just
Delusional.
yeah, delusional. We doing everything, and even those people who think, okay, yeah, you got background in economics, and yeah, you may think that we haven't put every single piece in place that's required to call ourselves a political party. We're working on that. This is what we call reform. This is what we call modernizing. This is what we call the People's Party. Carla, you've been out there. You've been out there. You're out there in the streets.
I've been there. I've been there. I advocated for honesty.
Honesty. There's nothing wrong with
Honesty.
advocating for that.
I know what transparency and accountability is not on the ballot, but I seeking that in the candidates. So
Wow.
and no matter what the outcome, we all gotta live in this community. So I hope we can respect the will of the people.
So
Which are
so
represented
listen to
democracy.
me. Listen to me. I let hear my voice, right? I thanking the election system, the supervisor, all the staff, all the volunteers. I thanking them for their effort for making sure that they administer as the law provides the primary elections in these Virgin Islands, and that today, August 1st, the only primary election it got is the Democratic primary. That's right. You know why? Because we have a party. We have a party.
And it is the oldest party, established party in the United States Virgin Islands, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. And so, I feel, what inspires me more than anything, the response by the voters through either reactivating their registrations or either becoming new registered voters and coming out in droves, whether through early voting, whether through absentee voting or voting today on primary election day. I so proud of my people. I am and when I tell you beaming with pride, I beaming with pride.
And I said honesty because I saw a post on Facebook that
Mm-hmm.
said woman of St. John on the ballot. And we have one who is not on the ballot. And I'm like, how can you do this? How can you be so misleading to the people? That's Lorelai Monsanto.
Oh, she
Like,
she she did that.
she's misleading. How can you do that? That's why I said honesty. Come on.
You being kind. I think she's being deceptive. Again, there are more of this going on. And why? Why? You have everything you come with at every point throughout this cycle that has been beaten down legally or otherwise. The people studying you. I mean, come on, come on. We don't
Well,
need the mess.
maybe it's a compliment. She so wants to be a Democrat.
Well, she
But
rather
we
she
don't like
she
way.
rather do it the right way. I personally, I probably met Lorelai once or twice. I don't understand the personal attacks and all of that. Why? Why? I don't know. I don't have an understanding of where was she ever involved with the Democratic Party and when was that? Because I never knew her. I've just heard of her input, but regards to being up into this party, miss me if I don't understand it because I don't. I really just don't. You know. Why are you taking such a hatred for an entity that has done so much, not just politically, but but but
Right.
but but otherwise, in every way.
And like I said, we all in this together, whether you are Democrat, Republican, ICM, or whatever. We all in this together. We got to work collaboratively, cohesively, and cooperatively with the Virgin Islands government because we, the people, are the ones who make the government. We are the ones who are going to put in the new governor, the new delegate to Congress. And when
Exactly.
it comes to those things, everybody should be on the same page. I don't understand why I blame. I know I shouldn't be finger pointing, but I'm sorry. I'm going to be blunt. I blame some members of the Board of Elections for causing the taxpayers' money for the supervisor elections and Cardifax and the chairperson,
Mm-hmm.
Raymond Williams of the Board of Elections. Taxpayers' money have to be spent for them.
For
Take down
defense,
the
for their
matter of
defense, for
yes,
legal defense.
the case, the disqualified candidate for delegate to Congress, Rick, McClafferty,
Uh-huh.
because of a conflict of interest, the supervisor and the chairperson cannot be represented by the AG office. So the board had to pass a motion for money to be spent and them representing, upholding the laws of the U.S. Virgin Islands. I don't know how he expects to win when it's clear the verification form you sign, you must provide truthful information. In a
Mm-hmm.
case like that, okay,
Mm-hmm.
the defendants are the supervisor of election and the board of election
Mm-hmm.
chairperson.
Uh-huh.
In a case like that, if the defendants prevail, does the plaintiff now have to repay that money? I want to know.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I asked my attorney that same question because I know for the party we're pursuing that remedy. So yeah, he said basically in the Virgin Island that's something that can happen. There's a pathway for that to happen. So yeah, I gonna venture to say yeah, you could get back. They could get our money back from the plaintiffs. Yeah. Yeah.
And I blame those few members, I'm not going to name them. The actions speak for themselves, the behavior speak for themselves, their record of conduct and the Board of Elections speak for themselves. Because they were promoting the nonsense that the supervisor of election cannot do any investigation
Mm-hmm.
of fraud. I mean, she cannot do any investigation of fraud. I even had somebody verbally attack me on the airwaves, call my name
Well, recently.
recently, and the host said nothing. I'm like,
Are you kidding me?
really? Because they claim only the board members can investigate fraud. Well, if only they can investigate fraud, how come they didn't go out like the supervisor in a helicopter and see the vacant lot that Ida Smith put down as her residence? I mean, come on. How come they didn't investigate? In fact, they're talking about, oh, she has a land patent. You ever heard of anything as a land patent here in the U.S. Virgin Islands?
I have never heard of that, but it's probably
Oh, she
something
has
like
a patent. Only she alone has a land patent. How about does she pay property taxes? Does she pay any taxes in the U.S. Virgin Islands?
I
They
know.
were supporting corruption. And I think they need to be sued because they're the ones that caused that.
Well,
If they, at the
listen.
beginning, if they had followed through and on the same page instead of trying to vilify the supervisor election, I was trying to tear her down for doing her job, we wouldn't be in this
Well,
I put the blame on them.
okay. So if you want, you go call back. Okay, the lines are eaten up. You custom. You custom.
Unstoppable. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Carla. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ain't no stopping us now. Who this is?
This is Emmett.
Oh, hi, Emmett. Emmett, you out on the streets?
Yes.
This is our candidate, one of our candidates for delegate to Congress. You know me head little bastard, Emmett. No, nothing personal.
I know.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
I'm being joined by my co-host.
Yes.
Okay? You know who my co-host be. Okay? Don't even try it.
Tell me.
You go talk there. Say good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Virgin Islands.
You hear me?
Who is that, Richard?
No, man. No, Emmett, no.
Tell me though.
This is Dr. Gary Malloy.
Doc, how you doing?
Yes, good afternoon. National Committee Man for the Democratic Party of the Virgin Islands here joining Chairwoman Bob, doing a fantastic job here.
That's good because I got something that I want to say to you and Rita.
Arisa?
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh, Emmett.
Congratulations on driving the highest voter participation.
We're taking it.
Yes.
Primary.
We're taking it. Thank you so much, candidate Hansen. And thank you for stepping up to serve. That's not an easy fit, but we know that you did it with the people of these Virgin Islands and our future in your heart. So
Yes, ma'am.
thank you for that. And we're wishing you all success in your bid to represent Democrats on November 3rd.
Listen, I am humbled by that and thank you because I have sat in both your chairs and if anybody knows that they easy.
Yes, he did. For
Yes,
real,
yes.
He did. Yeah.
And again,
and you guys are so good at focusing our party members on where they should be focused and keeping it there and ignoring the slings and arrows of the outrageous fortune brought to us by some of our members. I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you and I'm proud of you.
Oh, Emmett, don't make me get teary. Know. But okay, but
Yes,
Gary will answer you for
thank
me.
you, thank you.
Yeah.
And again, for us, we know that while it is a lot about politics, it's not simply about politics, and it's about the participation, it's about democracy, and again, how our candidates have represented themselves, the issues of the people of the Virgin Islands, and with that comes you got to be strong enough to take everything that comes along with that, and so. We got to thank candidates like yourself for putting yourself out there because we know it's not easy. We know the sacrifices that are involved. And again, internally, like with every other family, you're going to have disruption and sometimes you're going to have kumbaya other times. But it all, at the end of the day, we're going to ensure that no matter what, we come together to represent the party and the democratic values and to make sure that the people of the Virgin Islands get to see and understand what the Democratic Party is all about.
That's right. And to make sure that there will be a place long after we are gone for our children and grandchildren.
Yep. That is absolute
today.
Yeah.
Today gonna be gone shortly.
So Emmett, I really mean it. On behalf of the party, we wish you the best of luck with your bid today. I know you've been out there. You went for the yet?
No, not yet.
You headed down there before the day is done.
I headed that way just now.
All right. Okay. So we'll do your thing. We take. We humbly take your compliment. But we're so serious about the reform and the modernization of this party that we've been losing a lot of sleep doing this. And so when we've accomplished what we accomplished by the turnout in early voting and hopefully in this primary election, we will see that it was well worth our while. Right?
Definitely.
Yes, indeed. Listen, I will see you sometime this weekend, probably this evening, waving a flag.
Yeah, well, I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. So thank you for
All right, then.
calling. We
Thank you.
appreciate you. All right.
You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay. And if there's any other candidates who want to call in and speak to us and the voters, feel free to do that because that's what we're here for. We have like a half hour left, but we're here. Say looking.
Well, the energy is
definitely
tremendous. It's tremendous. You would think that it's a general election.
I
So,
know I hear music blazing.
yeah,
I come to tongue. I didn't come down the bypass.
I
Right?
came down the bypass. So, I had to blow my horn.
Yeah,
making sure
yeah.
the blue wave is rising.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
By the way, your t-shirt look good on
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
It
Look good
fits
on
you
you.
very nice. Thank you
Thank-
so
thank you,
much.
thank
Yes,
you.
yes. So, we've been hearing a lot of talk about the campaigns, and in particular, the gubernatorial campaigns.
Yes.
And we have very qualified individuals on these teams, and that's what happens as a result of good vetting and a party process that land these type of candidates. We have a call coming in, and we answer this call. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, Carol, good afternoon.
Hey, Mr. Names, how are you?
Good, I hope
You know, Mr. Names?
jam with people.
Mr. You want to say, oh, damn it,
Yes.
son. It's like it's a general election going on. I feel so good.
That's a good sign. That's testament to the fact that the people want change.
I know the people deserve change, because any progressive society, is driven by change. Nothing stays the same. I know, listen, Nibs, I'm glad that although you there was spam,
Yeah.
yeah, that you don't stay that your everything, especially your heart here in these Virgin Islands, both the US and the British and
Well, that's home. The dead is home.
the day is home. So November 3rd, all away. Not just the Virgin Islands, but the United States mainland. Everybody
Right.
going to them polls, and they
Yeah.
may got a serious change, even within our party, because we got these democratic socialists who really driving a wedge
Yeah.
in
On a national level.
On the
it's-
national-
it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
having a very spirited conversation. And again, but again,
let
we,
me tell you, I gonna vote party of because anyway, like this first of September, I done in St. Clair, in St. Thomas, so don't all about that.
all right, but
Coming home.
well,
Okay.
listen, you're always welcome. Thank you for calling, though.
Right, enjoy the
All right,
weekend.
okay, you too.
Right.
So you were going to mention about what's going on in the national
well,
scene.
yeah, I mean, the national scene, there's a lot of change going on in the party. And just like how we're having some of the individuals that are not pleased with some of the way things are going, the socialist side, they're really, really being aggressive and making sure that their voice be heard. And that's what democracy is all about,
Mhm.
And again, you can't have a thin skin and to be in this arena and understanding that you have a responsibility to make sure that the people that you represent, you got to hear them, you got to listen to them, you got to hear their voices.
Absolutely.
And so, this is a time where we really got to thank every one of our Democratic candidates, for they deserve their appreciation for, putting themselves out there. Running for office isn't easy, and we've talked about it a little bit. The sacrifices for the time with their family, the financial resources, the professional opportunities, and the personal privacy, because a lot of things are coming to the table. And again, we're trying to make sure that this campaign continues to remain on the issues and not on the person.
Yeah. The 12 p.m. numbers are St. Croix, 577 votes cast, St. Thomas, 445 votes cast, and St. John, 62. So that's like 1,100 votes. Let me see.
1,100 to add to the 70 over the 7100
7113.
that already
Yeah.
voted in the early voting.
Yeah. So yeah, and normally I think the trend is that as 12 o'clock hits, everybody head to the polls to make sure that they cast their votes. And really it's good to know that the campaigns have been um, having rides available for folks who having challenges with transportation. If the campaigns want to call up and give us those numbers, feel free to do that. That's why we're here to help out overall. Again, you could call in. I'm gonna put the number in our blue wave chat so everybody could know it. But I'm turn the mic over to my co-host, Dr. Malloy, so he could talk to you on anything his heart desires.
But did you talk about the blue wave and what it means and the participation?
You do it.
And
You do
everything?
it. You as a island boy, you do it. You do it. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, the Democratic Party, the theme this year has been the blue wave rising, and our message is not simply about winning an election. It represents hope, the participation, like what we're seeing now. The call to service, the progress, and it's about the community, about making sure that the campaign reminds us that your voice is important, your vote is important, your future is important, and that's how we got to get together to build, and so together we build, together we win, and those principles are extended beyond election day. So the energy that's outside at these polling places. On St. Croix, we have 3. And I just want to make sure that everybody knows that the St. Croix Central High School is no longer a part of the equation. So you're going to vote down at St. Joseph. But this is exciting. It reminds me of when I was really a lot younger. The energy of these campaigns are coming back and making it nostalgia for me. I'm going back to the days where things were really competitive. Love the competition. Love the fact that everybody is really showing the passion and really showing that they really want to be in a position to represent the Virgin Islands and to bring their spin or their competencies and their skills to represent us, not only in the gubernatorial race, the delegate race, the senators. We're seeing the energy up and down the ballot, and I'm saying, and even with the young people that are joining for the Board of Elections. So we're starting to see the emergence of everybody understanding the importance of casting your vote or making sure that your voice is to the table.
Well said, Mr. National Committee Man. I got to play this little ad again. Ain't no stopping us now, because ain't no stopping us now.
Yeah, I tell you, you're taking me back when I was superintendent. That was the theme for the St. Croix district.
Really?
Ain't no stopping us
Oh,
now.
there you go.
McFadden and Whitehead.
McFadden and Whitehead. You got it.
This is Carol Burke, chairwoman of the Democratic Party of the Virgin Islands. To every Democrat who participated in early voting, thank you. Your vote is more than a ballot. It is a powerful statement that democracy matters and that the future of our Virgin Islands belongs to the people. Thank you to the volunteers, campaign teams, families, friends, and neighbors who inspired others to get involved. Your energy and commitment have shown the true strength of our Democratic Party. But our work is not over. If you have not yet
Hold on a
voted,
second, please.
make your voice heard this Saturday, August 1st. Go to the polls and exercise your constitutional right to vote. It is your opportunity to help shape the future of our party and our territory. Every vote counts, every voice matters, and every Democrat has the power to make a difference. Let's finish what we started. Let's continue the blue wave rising by turning out in strong numbers on August 1st. Thank you. God bless you, and I'll see you at the polls.
Fantastic message. Fantastic message.
Thank you. That's how we do it. Carla, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. My name is Linda Nikki Brooks.
Oh, there she is, Linda. And what is your number? And what are you running for, Linda Nikki Brooks?
Number 4, I'm running for the 37th legislature, and I'm letting the public know of St. Croix, even in St. Thomas. Come out and vote. Exercise your right. People fight for this for us. And if you're a Democrat, more power to you. Today is your day to shine, to show who you are as a Democrat. Represent yourself. Every vote is about you. It's your future.
Well said, well said. How are looking out there, Linda Nikki Brooks?
It's mean a light to you. Out there is filled with enthusiasm, excitement. I like it because ain't got no drama. Ain't got no drama. Everybody partying, representing who they want to get in. And that is what it is about. It's about unity. And after whoever wins in the Democratic primary, all of the Democrats will rally behind that person because we are all one at the end of the day.
Thanks for your unifying call. The phone lines are around the jam. Thank you so much for calling in. What's your number again, Linda Nikki Brooks?
My number is 4 on the ballot.
Thank you.
Ain't no stopping you now.
Ain't no stopping you now. And good luck, Nikki. Okay. Bye. Carla, good afternoon.
Hi, Lieutenant. Good afternoon.
Good
How are you
afternoon.
today?
Good, thank you.
Yes, this is Michael A. Smith.
Oh,
Representative from
another
Senate.
candidate. Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Smith.
Number 8 on the ballot, right, number Mr. Smith?
No debate. Vote number 8. Michael A. Smith for Senate.
Yes. I love your lyrics.
Elevate. Yes, sir.
Yeah, how I look over there. This one is from our sister island of St. Thomas. Mr. Smith is running for a seat to the 37th legislature. How we looking over there?
Man, they looking nice and joyful and everybody turning out, man. It was trickling in earlier, but now it's kind of getting heavy now with the people. The DJs are out there in the different states. You know, the people them are eating, enjoying, interviewing, whatever they need to do to make sure they make their vote count.
Awesome. So you want to give a final message out to the voting public?
Yes, man. I would love to encourage my royal people of the territory of the USDI. You know, always remember to exercise your right and to stand hard is the only how we gonna fight against the wrong to make things right by voting. Vote. And it's no debate. You gotta vote definitely for number 8, Michael A. Smith for Senate. Let's elevate. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Love the energy.
Love, we do. And
Passionate.
and make sure you keep it up even to the end. At the end of this thing, we are still going to support Democrats because we believe in our team and we got lots of work to do for these Virgin Islands.
Hallelujah to that. Let's forward on a mission to make a better Virgin Island.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, thank you so much. Go back over there and you talk to them. Thank you for calling.
Anytime.
All right, okay. So yeah, our candidates calling in. We want the rest of you to call in. This is your time. You know, we're reaching the voters here on radio as well as on Facebook, on our social media Facebook. So call us, you know, we'll give you time to come and just talk to the voters. Let me tell you, people go to the polls not having the amount that they can have. But oftentimes, because I've done it, someone convinces me to give them a vote. So, right?
Definitely.
That never happened to you?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, all right.
All the time.
So don't underestimate the power of reaching out to the voters even at the last minute.
And like you mentioned earlier, the vetting process of these candidates paid a lot of respect to them, and they paid a lot of respect to the process and the Democratic Party because very, very competent and passionate people running, putting themselves out there. And again, we're seeing the results of that, and this primary election is we're choosing a nominee, right, to shape the direction of the party, to influence our public policy, to strengthen our democracy. And like you mentioned again, every vote matters.
Every vote matters.
Every voice matters, and every citizen matters. So it's time to come out and vote. If you haven't done so yet, please make your way to the polls. If you need a ride, there are different means of transportation available throughout the territory, whether through the candidates or through the party ourselves, or we're assisting in any which way we can. So thank you. Please go out and vote.
And you know something, you know how I know everybody there in this thing, this primary election, Dr. Malloy. I just got a text from our friend Neville James, another long time Democrat, right?
Yes.
And Neville give me the numbers again for 12 p.m. St. Croix 577. You know he's a numbers man.
Yes.
St. Thomas 445 and St. John 62, which is a total of 1,084 votes. You know he added up for me.
So far.
Yeah.
Today.
In 5 hours. Okay.
In 5 hours.
So it's almost 1 o'clock. So that means I got 6 more hours to go to vote. People, 6 more hours. And only registered Democrats could do this. Okay? But we want you, if you're a registered Democrat and you go to vote, again, if any of the campaigns who given rights to voters want to put that on the air, call in, text me, text Dr. Malloy, let we know, use it in the blue wave chat, whatever. We ready to deliver that message for you or directly by you here in the studio.
Yes. And again, campaigns are powered by people, so we gotta make sure we thank those spouses, thanking the children, parents, the volunteers, the campaign managers. You got the drivers are out there. There's a lot of people involved and engaged in this process.
Cooking the food,
making the phone calls,
yep,
putting up the signs, knocking on the doors with the canvassing. So it's been a real pleasure to see how this has unfolded in a very, very short time.
And one thing I like about the Virgin Islands, because in the States you don't get what we get. We get a whole mix of cultural display on our streets. Okay? So we talk about food. You're getting food and you're getting chicken and fries. No, for real. Ain't about, we could get chicken and fries, but these campaigns, they are out to satisfy these volunteers.
Breakfast, lunch, and
dinner. Yeah. By the way, our national my vice chair, Kevin Rodriguez, he went around this morning with dumb bread and cheese and bush tea.
Yes,
and he distributed and I did some Johnny cakes. I had no bush tea though. Okay, but I'm saying this party, we don't take care of our people. We appreciate you. So we're taking time out to say thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you. We understand how important this today is. And that's why we're going hard to make sure that we shepherd in a new generation of leadership.
There's nothing like going out there and canvassing and hearing from
the
people.
You know the canvas? You have canvas?
Oh man. Especially in the areas where you think you don't have the support you need. You gotta go in those areas.
You gotta do it.
You gotta face the music. You gotta hear those voices. You gotta hear those concerns, because at the end, it's only gonna make us better, make us stronger.
So Gary, one of the things that we did, and after we do this certification plan, and we said, well, okay, this is how we're gonna vet our candidates and how we're gonna make sure that they represent this party in the image and shared philosophy going forward, right? And so we decided that we're going to do debates and forums, and we got a call coming in. So let me hold that thought.
Okay.
Carla, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You know that voice?
You
know that voice, Gary?
National Committee man.
Yes.
Yeah, but I was asking him if you know your voice.
National Committee woman.
Yes.
Gotta hear that voice.
Oh, okay.
How are you both?
We are so excited, Madam.
I am
National
so
Committee
excited
woman.
and so very, very proud of our candidates and of our party. candidates commented about, yeah, we're fighting each other on the ballot and what's not, but, at the end of everything, we have to come together as one. And I really hope that, they realize that, there's only going to be one winner in all of the major categories, and that, everybody.
Well, it got one winner for gubernatorial and one for congressional. The rest of them is 7-6, right? I mean, that's
Right.
well.
Right,
Yeah.
70s, yes. But we still have to stick together as one family, because we want to be able to have one of our candidates, seated in these major offices to carry on, to get the work done, because a tremendous amount of work has been done. And I want to pay special homage to our National Committee man for the work that he has accomplished in the Department of Labor, because I know he was met with quite a bit of challenges, and he stepped up to the plate. So I want to pay that homage
I
to
share that. Congratulations.
Dr. Malloy.
And I thank you. Thank you. Couldn't do it without both of you.
I'm sorry?
Couldn't do it without both of you. Making sure that you stay in my ear and keep me grounded. Thank you for the support.
Yes. You're welcome
Territories
anytime.
Alliance.
And that's what it's all about. We are a Virgin Islands family, and we need to try to bring back some of the values that we had, the things that made us great as Virgin Islanders. We've lost so much of it. And
Yeah, but you're a part of the fire, and
She
again,
knows.
and keeping it going, keeping it pushing, and a real force behind. And even with
Thank you.
with the Territories Alliance, the alliance that we have with the territories, a lot of people don't realize how important that we've decided as territories to come together. So
Right.
we're on the national scene, we're not just 4 votes, we're a block of
Right.
20. And so that makes a big difference for how we consistently communicate with all the other territories. And you have been a very, very big voice and a moving
Thank
factor
you.
in motivating those individuals to say, listen, one thing about you and Orisa, you call a spade a spade, whether we like it or not.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I want to see the best, because I have a vested interest, as I'm sure both you and Carol do, a vested interest in these islands, because we have succeeding generations, and it's important for us to make sure that our children and grandchildren and great grandchildren, whenever they do come, can have a decent place to live.
Mm-hmm. So
And
talking about alliance, right? Miss National Committee Woman, I just wanted to share, because we just saw in the alliance chat, our director, our regional director, Miss Hicks, just said that their votes are final. Guam is, how much hours Guam they're ahead of us? Yeah,
almost a day.
Yeah, it's almost like a day for real.
Yeah.
So both our elections were really the same day, but not really.
Right.
But both of them were called for August 1st. Ours actually happening August 1st. But I think this done based on what she's reported. She is not outlining who the winners are, but I just wanted to let people understand that we are very much a part of the national scene, and including the territories. We ain't doing this in a side, someplace separate and apart from anything. We are part of the DNC. We are in fact the official affiliate in the Virgin Islands. So yes,
that's correct.
It's established that Guam and the U.S. Virgin Islands are having both primary elections today, August 1st.
And they are ahead of us, so that's why they don't finish.
They don't finish, yeah.
Tremendous accomplishments.
And I just want to say, I just mentioned in the voting when we saw some of the stats, I saw a post on Facebook that talked about the numbers, and people were worried about the election system keeping the stats of the ages. remember when you register to vote, your data is there.
Your data
It's
is
still
there.
private, and so
Oh,
we're not tracking who voting for who. But what we're
Right.
doing is we're making sure that we know the age groups, because the turnout is making you're looking at in the early voting, the turnout was primarily on the older ages, right? But we saw a major increase in the young people voting.
okay.
And so I just want to make
Yeah.
sure that we send a message out to those young people that we are representing, that especially between the ages of 18 to 34. Today is your opportunity. Those of you that are registered Democrats, you need to make sure that today is the day to make a decision so that your voice could be heard, because it's going to impact your lives, and you cannot sit by and say and complain. We're done with the excuses. If you want to have, you have an opportunity to have a seat at the table. Now is the time to speak up, and you have an opportunity to vote.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so madam, we have to usher you off so that the voice chair could get on. But we we love you. Keep the fire burning over there. Keep the fire burning.
Going around to the different polling
Yeah.
places.
And you got your blue rising shot, blue wave rising shot.
Yes, oh yes,
All right.
My daughter said the t-shirt is beautiful. So thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Madam State Chair. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Have a good day, both of you, Gary and Carol. Take
And
care.
you too.
God
All
bless.
right. Okay. Bye
And
bye.
good luck to all our candidates, and thank you. And thank you to the Board of Elections too.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Good afternoon. Oh, wait. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Donna.
Donna Christensen.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Donna.
Hey.
Thank you for calling. You're outside in the streets?
Yes, I am. But I'm taking somebody to vote right now.
Oh.
Very good. Very good.
St. Joseph.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that. You don't have the number of any of the for people could call to get rights, right? We're trying to get our information too.
Yes. I hope people have it because it's a 305 number. I will have to go in my phone and get it and text it to you.
Text it to me. That's how you. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be
I'll do
fine.
that. Yeah, because we want everybody to go out and vote.
Well, that's for sure.
This is the most important primary we ever had.
Especially, I think in recent time, yes, Don, I agree with you. Yes.
Yes. The young man is a young man, almost 90 years old. Young man that I'm taking to vote, he normally don't vote in the primary.
Oh, wow.
He votes in November. But he's a registered Democrat.
Oh.
But, but he agreed to come and vote today.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I don't forget to text it on, please.
No, so if you have any candidates, call. I will call my candidates.
Well, I put in a blue chat to tell them to call in.
Well, Delia is on her way to St. Thomas now.
Oh, okay.
She's been in St. Croix for the last couple of days, and we made the rounds at the polls this morning, and she's on her way to St. Thomas.
So did you want to say something on her behalf?
Well, she's a very competent person. She's proven it as Attorney General and of course as U.S. Attorney. A person who understands hard work. This is a work her way through school. She was born with a silver spoon. So, she knows how hard it is sometimes for people to work to make it in this world, because her mother, she still work with her mother on the weekends, cleaning homes and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a really outstanding individual, impeccable character, and has the right temperament for this job. So I hope everybody who has voted already will give her a vote. She's number 2 on the delegate ballot. And thank you for those who have already come out and voted for Delia. And of course, I'm on the Road Fastest team, so I'll be heading about to join the team at
Kevin.
St. Joseph
Okay.
after I take this young man to vote.
Well, thank you so much. And this is our former, who is a former state chair and a former national committee woman, and yeah,
Delegate to Congress.
a delegate to Congress. So yeah, you know what?
And let me bring up Gary too.
Oh, yeah.
He's done a bang-up job, as we always knew he would do.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
His wife.
That's the two doctors. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So we will celebrate later, Donna. We will look for you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling. Yes. Okay.
No problem.
So Kevin called back. I don't know if you're hearing me, but I know you're out there and you've been doing your rounds. You tell you texting.
I tried to text him, but he ain't even answering anything.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, he's busy. You know him. Let me see.
Yeah. I know Kevin, yeah. Okay, I calling you to see if you answer. Okay, I know you got people talking all over him.
Well, again, and so while you do that,
Mhm.
guys, one of the major questions everybody was asking is what happens after the primary? You know, one of the most important conversations that we've been having throughout the campaign is the fact that today gonna be about unity, right? The primaries naturally produce the competition. Competition is healthy, but after the votes are counted, we're gonna focusing. Our shift is gonna be from campaign to community. We're gonna be shifting from competition to collaboration, and from division to unity. So our party becomes stronger because when we remember that we are walking toward the same goal, and we're working for a stronger Virgin Islands. And that's why, you know, I appreciate the message that you put in the chat this morning, Chairwoman,
Thank you.
because you made sure you reminded us that regardless of today's outcome, every candidate has contributed to a stronger Democratic Party and a more encouraged electorate. And you also concluded very strongly to say, today, well, together we are stronger. Together we continue to build the blue wave, and that is the spirit that we want to continue moving forward. So, you know, we are going to make sure that, like we've done before, every one of the debates, we